Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a true pursuit! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Doku. Now it's De Bruyne.
Oh, great feat, that.
Rudiger cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Spread it left. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe, crossed into the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Doku. Rodri. Kovacic. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now this could be a chance. Now this could be a... Vinicius Junior! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And we have our very first corner. Doku gets it away. Fran Garcia. And here's Vinicius. And he shoots! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Haaland. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Modric. Good ball. Vinicius Junior! De Bruyne. Now Foden. Haaland. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Valverde picks it up out wide. And a chance! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bellingham. Now Modric. Akanji calmly anticipates. Kovacic. And here's Haaland. And this is De Bruyne. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a mighty effort! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. And it's Modric. He's having a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And that's aimed at, he gets big! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's De Bruyne. That has not gone well. Now it's Haaland. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Vinicius Junior! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Lewis. And it's Kovacic. Now Foden. Now it's Haaland. And it's Bellingham. Camavinga. That is good alertness. Kovacic. Rodri. And Gvardiol. Here's Doku. Can he get it through? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's a pretty loose pass. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And we're off again. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Modric. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Vinicius Junior. Searching pass, he's playing. Can he finish? No, that's just wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Rodri. And it's Kovacic. Now De Bruyne. Mbappe. Modric. And that's not going to reach. Now it's Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And that was very necessary. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And reclaimed it in a trice. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Mbappe. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Haaland. Now it's Foden. And he's being shifted off it. Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Vinicius Junior is being harried and hassled.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch.
Real chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Picked out Camavinga! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham tries to play it through. Rodri. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Camavinga, who's set up 1 goal so far. Well read, nice interception. Kovacic. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Foden. Lewis. And here's Kovacic. Lewis in acres of space out wide. Oh, what a climb! No, got right underneath it.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Haaland. Some resolute defending there. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Modric. Great vision. Oh, they could be caught out here. Kovacic. That is lovely. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Haaland. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good ball. Looking for the run. Big chance! And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's become a case of men against boys. Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kovacic. Out to the right. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Kovacic. He's had a shot! It's a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Deftly away. Chance here to counter.
Pretty robust defending.
Mbappe. Akanji cuts it out. Grealish.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the keeper has it. And that will be it. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Vinicius Junior, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match.